Salutations, spooks, spirits, inspectors, and welcome back to more Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action. Sorry about the ending there last video. I just really wanted to listen to the soundtrack, so I was like, you know what, let's just keep going. It'll be fine. Alright, so back. Looks like you've calmed down. I still feel like kicking myself, making no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something.
The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've been into burning buildings with 2 centimeter deep cut. Yeah, but I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm.
Welcome!
Ah, hello, Jill.
What's this about protecting who?
Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask Say if she really feels like going out. She's trained to deal with these kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with, too.
So, I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard?
That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his stump. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True.
Do you want something?
I'm fine right now. A brandtini, a big one. I'm in a good mood.
One big brandtini for Stella. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Age it, and you mix it. And what do you got? A brandtini. Big. Here.
After all these years, I still don't get why the finest, most expensive things come in small packages. Ever tried to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food?
Yeah, why is that?
Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking a no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know. You might as well call the police and tell them to prepare everything in advance.
Can I ask you two something?
Sure. I guess.
How did you two meet?
Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. Ahem. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids' park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with the more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget.
So you two have known each other for most of your lives. Stella, I see that blush. I see it. Blush harder.
I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question?
No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item.
An item? What kind of item? A couple, Say. Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row.
So you two didn't go to the same high school?
Nope.
Oh.
Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill?
Childhood friends? Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess.
What kind of man was he?
Gruff. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning.
Brrr.
But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting, though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends.
Oh. Hey, Jill, what's this Bloom Light?
A spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason.
Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too.
On it. 2 Bloom Lights for girls. Bloom Light. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Mix it all together and boom. Oh, did I mess it up somehow? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I didn't add something. All right, slot number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Mix it all together and bingo! 2 Bloom Lights. Here you go.
I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. You know, your grandpa reminds me a bit of Mr. Serious.
Who? The final boss of the Serious Sam games, Jill.
My father.
Stella Hoshi's father is Serious Hoshi? What?
He's all like, sell all the stock before the month ends, and we both know that's not the best price he can offer. Then he starts talking with Stella and me, and he becomes all soft-spoken and calm. Well, what do you expect? If he behaved like that during business meetings, they'd eat him alive. Oh yeah, now that you mention about behaving differently when in business meetings too.
Really?
Yeah, she acts like a shallow Sochi, Socialite? Socialite. Yeah, that thing.
Care to elaborate?
My father told me since I was very young to cultivate a shallow, dim-witted daddy girl's persona. They will lower their guard thinking you're just another rich daddy's girl. That's when they strike, he said. Everything about that's an act. Everything about that it's an act, except the daddy girls part. You are the biggest daddy girls I've ever seen. Shut up. But yeah, Mr. Serious is one of the nicest guys I've met, although Miss Carmine isn't too far behind.
Miss Carmine's your mother?
Yeah, disappointed her name isn't star-themed.
No.
I really owe her big to her though. She got my mom some really good clients, good enough to let her semi-retire even. Your mom isn't too far behind though. Being a veterinarian requires thick skin. Well, she's gotten bitten enough to develop one.
You want anything else?
I want a beer. You sure you can handle that? I'll be fine. I'll have a beer too.
Sure. Let's make 2 beers. Which is 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you mix it all together and bingo! Beer. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix it and bingo. Serve. Here you go.
Cheers! Maybe we should leave. Say, wake up. Bars aren't a place to sleep. Buster, get Say in the car. We're out, Jill.
Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Kim. I don't remember Kim.
Hello?
Ah, Kim, welcome. Oh, it's you! It's been forever! Like Mr. Ingram. No, I don't remember how your voice was.
I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something.
What can I get you?
I'll have a sunshine cloud, please.
Sure. I made one of those earlier. 1, 2, 1, 2. On the rocks and blended. That's right, I gave this one the say earlier. Blend it! Let's give a sunshine cloud to Kim. Here you go.
Thanks!
So, how's work on the web paper?
Oh, I quit.
What?
Yep! I went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower and I told him I quit!
Why did you do that?
I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignment. I spent hours doing it only for other bitches to come and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim.
Oh. Huh. Well, we'll continue Kim's story next time. So until then, thank you all very much for watching. And ciao for now. Ciao for now.